Hello, race fans, and welcome to NAGRCA TV. This is your host, Putz, and today's race is at Maple, the Maple Challenge presented by Loyal Lumber, Race 1 of the NAGRCA GT Series Management Competition. Here we have the lineup for Heat 1 of this race. Getting the pole position was Samuel Highcliffe, number 42 of Volcano Motorsports. Stuart Townsend in the 99 for Orange Racing Team Austria. Sakito Takasani, the number 8 for Vemac Grand Prix. Anna Patrice, in the number 12 for Destiny Racing. Gota Guard in the number 90 for Herbal Productions, and Xavier Mathis in his own number 333 car. Let's take a look at the track for this race. It starts out with a high-banked left-hander going into a sweeping right-hander. Then on down a long straight, we're on a wide curve, through another bend and a kink, up and around through a sort of long chicane back into the main straight. The heats for these races will be 3 kilometers long. So let's head on down to the track. And we're ready to race here at Maple. The first heat of the NAGRCA GT Series is about to get underway. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Highcliffe gets a good launch off the start. Townsend is not far behind. Patrice is challenging Takasani, and he's now under fire from Gota Guard, but Mathis is getting by. Oh, it's real tight there for third place. That third spot is probably what's going to need to be watched. It looks like Highcliffe is on his way. Townsend secure in second. Anna Patrice seems to have pulled out third for the moment, but Takasani is gaining. It looks like Townsend is getting up there to challenge Highcliffe for the lead a little bit. Yes, he's there on his bumper into turn 2, but Highcliffe pulls away on the straight. Then we've got a battle for the third spot. Takasani is all over Patrice's rear bumper, pushing, shoving, and he gets by heading into the main straight. He is clear, third place. But Patrice fights back on the inside. She takes third back. She continues to hold the position as Takasani closes in once again. He seems to be better in the second half of the track, but Patrice really pulls away in the first half. Probably has something to do with the cars more so than driving skill. They're touching, rubbing, bumping into the corner. Takasani is over the sunk tires and drops back. Patrice looking pretty secure there. Up front, it's Highcliffe on the final lap. Looks like he's clear to win. Townsend will take second. Oh, Takasani is back at Patrice. Can he do it? Can he get by? Can he get there? No, he cannot. Anna Patrice secures the third spot in the transfer into the last chance dash. Takasani will be knocked out of this event along with Xavier Mathis and Gota Guard. Samuel Highcliffe moves directly to the A main, and Stuart Townsend will move to the B main with a shot at the A main. Patrice also will have to go through the last chance dash and take one of the top 2 spots. So there is the first heat. Let's go and set up the second heat for you. And we now have the setup for the heats. The second heat. Number 16, Rocco Salzani qualified second, driving for Destiny Racing. Vince Rosek in the number 5 Orange Racing Team Austria machine. Number 18, Heiner Neuer for PlanetGeneRally.de. Fernando Neri in his own number 404 car. Steve Sinzer in the number 111. And Jan van Koylik, driving for Planet Gene Rally, in the number 19. Will set up Heat 2. And 3, 2, 1, and they're off. And Rosek looked like he had a little bit of a jump on Salzani, but Salzani holds the lead. Neri in third. Remember, third is the key position. If you're below third, you have no hope of advancing to the main. Oh, and Sinzer looked like he made a big mistake there over the sunk tires. Looks like Salzani is going to run away with this one. Rosek holding second. Neri in third. Neuer fourth. Van Koylik fifth. and Sinzer in 6th. Sinzer is gaining on Van Koylik. And Salzani continues to pull a huge lead on second place Rosek. Neri holds 3rd. There's no battles going on the track right now. Sinzer is attempting to gain on that number 19 of Van Koylik. He's got the inside going into turn 1. Can he hold it? No. But he's got the inside coming off of 2 into 3 and 4. He's on his bumper. He's not going to give up easy, but Van Koylik is not going to let him by easily either, as he continues to hold the 5th position in this heat. Neither of those mean anything except for points and money. It looks like Neri is getting a slight challenge from Heiner Neuer, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And Salzani absolutely smoking the rest of this field. Rosek is falling farther and farther behind as we come to the checkered flag. Salzani with an easy victory. Vince Rosek taking 2nd, and Fernando Neri transfers into the last chance dash with his finish there. So the finishing order for Heat 2 is Rocco Salzani in the 16, Vince Rosek in 2nd going to the B main. The number 5, Fernando Neri in the 404 finishes 3rd. Both of the Planet Gene Rally cars, Heiner Neuer and Jan van Koylik, fail to advance, finishing 4th and 5th, and Steve Sinzer ends up in 6th in that 111 car. And we're now ready for the 3rd heat at Maple. Starting first in this heat, number 00 for Volcano Motorsports, Josip Lettenberg. And 2nd is Jake Sanson in the number 32 Razgriz Racing Team machine. 3rd is Ryan Bachelot in the number 1 Peninsula Motorsports car. 4th is Shu Ito in the number 38 R Garage car. Masami Toyoma, the number 9 for Vimac Grand Prix, and Roland Heuber in his own number 112 car. And we'll get this race underway. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. It looks like Lettenberg is jumping out ahead. Sanson 2nd. And Bachelot in 3rd. Ito 4th. Looks like Heuber is challenging Toyoma. Heuber gets by Toyoma for 5th position. It looks like Shu Ito is going to pressure Bachelot a little bit for 3rd place. Gives him a little bump there, tries to get inside off the final turn, doesn't get there. He's following right behind him. Looks like Sanson's not going to let Lettenberg set sail. He's staying not too far behind. He's close, but not quite close enough right now. And Ito is all over the back bumper of Bachelot, fighting for that 3rd position. He's on his inside through turn 1, gets on his inside through turn 2, but he's going to be stuck on the outside through 3 and 4. Gives him a shove out of 4. It is still staying in 4th place. He cannot get by that number 1 machine. At the front, it looks like Sanson is catching up. He's got a little over a lap left to do it. Can he get there? Shu Ito continues to pressure Ryan Bachelot for that 3rd position. And we're on the white flag lap now. The battle is going to be for 3rd. Ito, not quite there. It looks like he's dropped back a little bit. He is not going to be able to get there unless Bachelot makes a huge mistake off of the turn, which is not going to happen. Bachelot secures 3rd. Shu Ito comes up short in 4th. So the overall results, Josip Lettenberg in 1st, advancing to the A main. Jake Sanson in 2nd to the B main. Ryan Bachelot in 3rd, holding off Shu Ito, who ends in 4th, and that will end his day. Masami Toyoma ends up 5th, and Roland Heuber takes 6th position. And this is the end of the 3rd heat. We will now move on to the 4th and final heat of the day here at Maple. And here's the lineup for the final heat of the day. Nico Thomas taking the 1st position. He had a tremendous qualifying effort today. 2nd is Carl Weiss, number 31 for Razgriz Racing Team. Dale Aceman in the Venom USA Works team, number 103. Brendan Odor in the Herbal Productions, number 14. Matthias Maldonado in the Team R Garage, number 17. And Jamie Rourke in his own number 110 car. And here we go with the final heat of the day. This will set the field for the last chance dash. Whoever finishes third here is in that. Second in the B main, first in the A main, of course. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Looks like Nico Thomas is going to get powered by Carl Weiss, but no, he holds the inside, and it's side by side for third place. Thomas gets pushed into the wall. Back into third place. Maldonado to the inside. Carl Weiss is in the lead. Aceman second. Nico Thomas to the inside of Aceman, and he gets the spot back. He recovered from that little wall brush there. Matthias Maldonado is now fending off Brandon Odor for the fourth spot. Looks like Carl Weiss is starting to set sail, but Thomas is not going to give up easy, I don't think. And here comes Odor on Maldonado. He's on his bumper. He's going to try to get by on the outside. That's not going to work. He's going to bump him off the final turn, loses some ground there. Ultimately, this battle's not going to matter if they can't get up to Aceman's bumper. Aceman holds that third spot that will transfer into the last chance dash. Brandon Odor behind Maldonado, still pressuring him. It's Carl Weiss in the lead. Nico Thomas in second. Aceman third here as we're about to head into the final lap. I'm not sure Thomas has got anything for Weiss. He's just not going to be able to get there in time. Maybe if he had another couple of laps. He is gaining. Aceman is also gaining on Thomas. It's going to be close. Thomas makes a little bit of a mistake. Aceman draws close. I don't think he's going to be able to get there off of this last turn. He is not. Weiss takes the win in heat number 4. Weiss is second. Aceman is third. And followed by the rest of the finishing order. Matthias Maldonado comes in a disappointing fourth. Brandon Odor fifth. And Jamie Rourke in sixth. Tough break for him. He really needed to be able to advance. He's got a sponsorship on the line here. He needs to advance to the B main at least in order to hold that sponsorship. That does it for the heats. Our next up race will be the last chance dash. The third place finishers from all the heats have a shot at advancing into the B main. Top 2 will transfer.